Dear students, today we'll discuss methods of credit control by central bank. In order to maintain economic stability and to promote economic growth, central bank adopts quantitative and qualitative credit control methods. An important function of central bank is to control money supply in the economy. Excessive credit will lead to inflationary pressure in the economy, while deficiency of credit supply causes depression in the economy. Now, what is inflation and depression? When prices of goods and service increase in the economy, we say that situation as inflation. Whereas, when prices of goods and service decrease in the economy, so we say that situation depression. So, inflation and depression are the main major problems in the economy. So, excessive credit will lead to inflationary pressure, whereas deficiency of credit supply cause depression in the economy. So during time of inflation, central bank tries to minimize the credit creation capacity, that is loans and advances of commercial bank. And during depression, central bank maximizes the credit creation capacity of commercial bank. So one by one we'll discuss quantitative and qualitative credit control adopted by central bank.
The first one we'll see quantitative methods.
The first one is bank rate. The rate at which central bank provides loan to commercial banks. During inflation, central bank increases the bank rate. An increase in bank rate leads to increase in the rate at which commercial bank lend to its customers. So, this will discourage the businessman and other firms for taking loan. Thus, it will reduce the volume of credit. The opposite will happen during depression. During depression, central bank decreases the bank rate, okay, and decrease in bank rate will lead to decrease in the rate at which commercial bank will lend to its customer. That is, the interest rate of loan will decrease. So this will encourage the businessman and other firms for taking loan. So that time it will increase the volume of credit. The second one is open market operation. Open market operation means the purchase and sale of government securities by central bank. Now, what are government securities? Government securities are government bonds. Okay. When central bank sells these securities to commercial bank, it leads to contraction of credit creation of commercial bank, because commercial bank has to make payment for these securities to central bank. So, commercial bank issues check to central bank for these securities, which will decrease the net deposit. So, there is contraction of credit creation of commercial bank. Whereas during purchase of government securities by central bank from commercial bank, it will expand the credit creation of commercial bank, because that time central bank will pay commercial bank through the check. So it will increase their net deposit. So it will lead to expansion of credit creation. Clear? So variable reserve ratio. Next one is variable reserve ratio. Here we will learn two types of ratios, that is cash reserve ratio, that is CRR, and statutory liquid ratio, that is SLR. Okay, so one by one we will discuss how it will help in controlling money supply. So under CRR, the commercial banks are required to deposit with the central bank certain percentage of their net deposits. Okay, this rate of percentage is fixed by central bank. CRR implies the maximum loans that a commercial bank can legally sanction. Now, if the central bank increases the CRR, if the CRR is increased, what will happen? There will be a contraction in bank credit. Okay, and if there is fall in the rate of CRR, it will expand the bank credit. Clear? So this way CRR can helps in controlling the money supply. Clear? The next one is statutory liquid ratio, that is SLR. So under SLR, commercial banks have to maintain specified percentage of net deposits in the form of liquid assets like cash, gold, government securities, etc. with the central bank. Now SLR, like CRR, SLR is also fixed by central bank. Clear? Now rise in SLR will reduce the ability of commercial bank to generate credit. Clear? And fall in SLR will increase the ability of commercial bank to generate credit. So this way it will help in controlling the money supply in the economy. Clear? And now we will discuss the qualitative methods. Now what are qualitative methods? One by one we will discuss. First one. So the first point is imposing margin requirement. Now commercial banks generally give loans to their customer against some securities. Now what is this security? As discussed before, I have said you, whenever you want to take loan, any household or businessman wants to take loan from commercial bank, they need to deposit or they need to give some securities in the form of gold, land or any valuable asset like machinery or property papers in order to take loan. Now margin is the difference between the amount of loan and the market value of these securities. That is, suppose if you want to take loan of rupees 10 lakh, then you have to deposit in the bank the security amount of rupees 15 lakh. So the difference, that is 15 lakh and 10 lakh, it's 5 lakh is your margin requirement. Now if central bank wants to lower the bank credit, what central bank will do? They will increase this margin. Suppose the margin will be 17 lakh. In order to take loan of rupees 10 lakh, you need to deposit a security amount of rupees 70 lakh, asset valued at 70 lakh. So what will be the margin? 7 lakh. So margin is increased. When margin is increased, the loans will be decreased. So businessman or household will take less loans because the margin is increased. Now if the central bank wants to expand the bank credit, if the central bank wants to increase the money supply, what central bank will do? Central bank will lower the margin requirement rate. Suppose to take the loan of 10 lakh, you need to keep security of just 12 lakh. So what will be the difference amount? 15 lakh minus 12 lakh, that is 3 lakh. 3 lakh will be your margin. So when margin is decreased, the bank credit will increase. The more loan will be generated. So this way, by imposing margin requirement, central bank increases or decreases the money supply in the economy.
Moral suasion. Such methods include advice, request, suggestion by central bank to commercial bank. Central bank frequently announces its policy and urges commercial banks to adopt it. Now sometimes central banks uses this moral suasion to control the credit in the economy. Suppose if central bank wants to increase the money supply in the economy, central bank will give direction or give suggestion to commercial bank to increase their loans. Okay, and if central bank wants to decrease the money supply in the economy, then central bank will advise commercial bank to decrease their loans. So this way, moral suasion is used as a qualitative method to control the credit in the economy or money supply in the economy.
Number 3, credit rationing. It's the last point. So rationing of credit is another method of credit control. Under this program, the central bank fixes credit quota for commercial banks. In this method, a maximum limit is imposed on bank loans and advances. Suppose there is a limit, okay? Every commercial bank has a limit. Beyond that, they cannot create loans. They cannot give credit to the customers. So what central bank does? Central bank, if it wants to increase the money supply in the economy, they will increase their limit. Okay, suppose the limit was 5 crore, they will increase the limit to 6 crore or 7 crore. Clear? Now if the central bank wants to decrease the money supply in the economy, they will decrease this maximum limit from 5 crore to 2 crore. Okay, so this way money supply is controlled by central bank by using credit rationing method. So dear students, today we have discussed methods of credit control by central bank, that is quantitative methods and qualitative method. Thank you students.